Hey! I'm assuming I'm live right now. It's my second video. Welcome to the Tubiac Maniac at-home training facility. Just finished my workout and figured I'd start really kind of push my YouTube channel here. So hoping to meet new people, hoping to get my message out there to a much broader audience. Don't mind me just shaking up my shake, shaking up my shake, shaking up my shake. Alright, so for those of you who do not know who I am called the Tubiac Maniac. Why am I called the Tubiac Maniac? Well, a close friend, well, now of mine also, my wife has a friend named Johnny Buono, and he's a big wrestling fan, as am I. So he started calling me, like pretty much off the bat, almost started calling me the Tubiac Maniac, or the Maniac for short, and that's where it all began. So, and then years later, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm actually going to make that a thing. I'm gonna brand myself. I'm gonna be the Tubiac Maniac. So when I train and when I work out, I am like the Tubiac Maniac. I'm a different person, you know, than I normally am. So Tubiac Maniac's all about, you know, sharing energy and just sharing my knowledge of fitness and just everything, just motivating, you know, just trying to, you know, spread the word, you know, of fitness and just getting yourself motivated, get off the couch, go do something, you know, it's not that difficult, you can do it, anybody can do it. So, but let's start with the basics, you know, for this. I don't know what I went over last video, that was back in like November, so I'm kind of starting fresh again. My problem with this, I really want to start doing these like daily, or, you know, at least every couple days, you know. Basically, I'll be on Facebook for my usual, I usually go on Facebook Live for the past like 3 years, doing my workouts and stuff like that. And people, you know, if you want, you can join in, or just, you know, want to watch, whatever, if you're creepy. And just kidding. But yeah, I would usually always wrap up my workouts and, you know, kind of do like a sit down afterwards and kind of just share my philosophies on fitness and nutrition and all that stuff. Because I'm very much, what I do applies to anybody, will work for everybody. You know, whether you're like 300 something pounds, whether you're 100 something pounds, or what I do works across the board, and that's what I like about it. And a lot of my friends have adapted what I do because of that. You know, like fitness and nutrition should be treated like work. You know, and we work normally 5 days a week, right? Like on average, a normal person works Monday through Friday or whatever, right? So putting that into perspective, 5 days out of a 7-day week, you try to eat as clean as you can. That's, you know, you're working. So that's your goal. And but what makes it easier is, you know, you're not, for those 5 days, you're not eating like super clean, because nobody can. It's not, the average person couldn't. So let's make this even easier. 70-30. So 70% of your day you eat clean. 30% could be that donut you want. Could be, you know, whatever, you know, just something processed, whatever, you know, cheeseburger, whatever your 30% is, whatever. It doesn't matter. So all you gotta do is shoot for 70%, you know, of your day, and do that for 5 days. I like to usually go Monday through Friday, typical work week. So just Monday through Friday, just eat as clean as I can, and on the weekends, I don't care. You know, all bets are off, you know? So that's my typical idea. Now for me, I'm a stay-at-home dad. The reason why I'm a stay-at-home dad is I'm on disability. The reason why I'm on disability is because I'm actually visually impaired. So I have a eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa. It affects my night vision, my peripheral vision. Ultimately, some people do go like almost blind. My mom is like 2% or so, probably less. So right now, I have extreme tunnel vision. But yes, that's a little bit about me real quick. A little bit about me, more about me if you want. Go on, head over to Instagram, Tubiac Maniac, same name. Check out my Instagram. It's got all I think I built a pretty good a good account so far. A lot of good posts and stuff like that. Shows you what I do, but yes, that's so me. It's a little easier to, I think, fitness is a little easier because I'm a stay-at-home dad. I think it's a harder job than working an actual 9 to 5 whatever job, but it's more rewarding. But it's definitely more stressful, taking care of everything and having to work, take care of my son and do all that stuff, and try to maintain what I do. Hence why I'm working out tonight. I actually work out, during summer now. I work out at night because I have my son home during the summer. So, but back to what I was saying. So that's my basic philosophy on, fitness, in terms of just, how you should treat eating and stuff like that. Now that's my nutrition side. In terms of fitness, I love basics. Everything counts. Push-ups, crunches, leg lifts, jumping jacks, anything really basic is awesome. Start anywhere. I started where sometimes I would be playing video games, and I would in between, like when it was loading for different rounds, I'd get down, I would do like 50 crunches, and then I would do 50 jump jacks, or 50 push-ups or whatever. I'd do different things. Or then I got a jump rope, which everyone should own a jump rope. So that, right there, cheap fitness. Jump ropes cost like less than $5. I was around at $5. But yes, so as far as fitness going, your body is like, I would say it's like, you can either say, I compare it to a car, or I compare the body to a computer. I use a computer analogy in terms of, eating, and nutrition, saying sometimes, you can eat all healthy as long as you want. You can eat super clean and super, be real strict about everything. And then what happens is your body defense mechanisms kick in, and then you stop losing weight, or you stop seeing changes and things like that. So what you gotta do, just like a computer, you gotta do like that hard reset, and you gotta you just have yourself, not a cheat day. I don't like using the word cheat because that is a negative word and should never be allowed in any realm of your world, of your fitness world. Everything, we try to keep everything positive. So we're gonna indulge. You're gonna indulge. So those days you indulge in pizza. Those days you indulge in, brownies, whatever. You just bring in the crap. So now your body's like, what is this? I'm confused, and the next day when you go back, to eating clean again, everything is fresh. It's all new now. It's like, oh my God, and all of a sudden now your body's back to, seeing results with that stuff. So I always like to do that once in a while. That's why when I go to cookouts, I don't care if, I don't bring meals or anything with me. Just say anyway. Sorry, I'm just, oh, okay. But I don't know if I can tell if I have viewers and that stuff. I have no clue what I'm doing, guys. But yes. So, yes. When I go to cookouts and stuff, I don't bring any kind of, food, or, bring my own meals or anything like that. I've seen people do that. And that's what makes what I do easier. And if you apply the same thinking, it'll be easier for you too. You don't have to worry about when you go out that you're going to mess up. Because one, it's not a diet. Your world is never a diet. That's another thing. Diets don't work because everybody, you make one mistake on a diet, you're like, oh, it's over. I messed up. Might as well just give up now. So, and normally you do. So you go right back to what you were doing. Whereas if you just change your eating habits, slowly adding one new food in. Excuse me, I'm just going to lower the music down. But yeah, if you guys actually, you slowly kind of change things, if maybe in the morning you have a donut, don't have that donut, substitute it with oatmeal, or maybe a fruit salad or something, So you start there, and you keep the rest of your days normal, and then you slowly build up, where each meal is now, healthier and healthier. I normally just each meal you just think of the decision you're making. What are you looking to get out of that meal? When you eat, what are you looking to get out of it? I mean, I'll admit I eat a lot of processed stuff because sometimes around the house, and unfortunately it's so many calories. I'm still trying to figure out, how to get, meet a calorie intake that is nearly impossible for me right now. But those are things I'm still working on, But for now, if I gotta have a bowl of cereal, I'm having a bowl of cereal, or, I'm eating, I try to do, or I'll have some toast, some whole wheat. I mean, I try to, it's whole grain toast or something, I try to make it a healthier, choice. If it's going to be, if I'm going to have bread, it's going to be whole grain bread, stuff like that. So think about it that way too. If you usually have toast in the morning, maybe you have white toast, just a simple switch, make it whole grain. It's not a huge, change, but it's a big change, It doesn't look like huge. It's still a big change. It's not huge. It's not this massive change, but it's gonna make a big impact. Just that small, that small thing. So small things make big things sometimes. Big changes. Small changes make big changes sometimes. So just start there. So to summarize so far, diet's bad. Cheat meal bad. Remember, indulging yourself. Next, 70-30. That's your goal for the day. 70-30. 70% clean, 30% eat whatever you want. And fitness is, nutrition is work. That's 5 days a week. Just treat it that way. It's like you're working. So 5 days, you try to eat as clean as you can. 2 days off. Just splurge. Have fun. Don't even think about it. This way there's no guilt. Because that's the other problem with like diets and stuff like that. You start feeling guilty. Especially with cheat meals and things like that. You feel guilty, so it doesn't work. No matter if it's some kind of plan or whatever, and if it has the word plan after it, I don't like it. It's just life. Like, why can't you just change what you do and make it just part of your everyday life? So, I mean, and as far as now fitness, I know I'm trying to work out. I try to work out almost every day. I am trying to incorporate a little more rest days in, because I think we've been beginning to realize that yes, it's recovery is just as important. It's important to recover. It's important to let your body heal and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong with having days where you just don't do anything. So that's really important. So you can have sometimes you can also do active recovery. Which for me, it could be a day where I'm cleaning the house. That's still work. I'm still getting up, down, doing, my body's still moving. I'm still having to do stuff. So I'm not busting busting my ass or anything, but it's doing work. And realistically, guys, anything is, we forget that a lot of things is fitness. Just because you're not in the gym doesn't mean something isn't exercise. Whether, you can make mopping the floor a workout. You can make anything really into a workout, So just think about that too. Next time, you're doing something, mowing the lawn. That's a physical activity. That's still a physical activity. You're burning calories. Anything that's burning calories is that's fitness. It doesn't have to be a workout. So if you don't have time to actually do some type of actual routine or some type of DVD or whatever, people still use DVDs. But if you don't have time to do that kind of stuff, try to find a way to incorporate fitness into your everyday routine, so that you're not even adding time. You're just building it, Some people have jobs that are a little more physical. So if you have a physical job, you're already working out. You might have a job where, have a job delivering beer, or, a job where maybe you're a construction worker and you're, lifting, bags of cement or whatever. There's workouts are all around us. You can make anything a workout. So yeah, I think that's what I want to cover in today's session. Just go back to basics and just kind of build off. I think I'm gonna be a little more have a little more idea as videos go on. Hopefully, I'll get better at this. being on YouTube Live versus, I don't know, Facebook I feel more comfortable, I don't know why. This is more broader now, and I'm trying to expand, I'm not really getting anywhere at Facebook, So hopefully, some of this information is, enlightened you, or it might be stuff you've heard from other people, I don't know, or maybe it's a different spin. I hope you see it as a different spin on things. I promise they'll get better. I think every live video I'm going to start writing down topics, so I'll cover over. I'll just decide, hey, this is what I want to talk about today. And realistically, the idea is for these to be the follow-up to my workouts on Facebook Live. So if you want, feel free to go over to Facebook. Over there, Michael Tubiak. If you want to follow me on Facebook, I'm over there. I might actually start making a Tubiak Maniac, maybe Facebook as well. But for now, if you want, that's my personal Facebook, Michael Tubiak. Go check it out. You can follow me if you want to friend request me. Maybe I will accept it by now. But I think you can follow me though. Follow me over there. Or, like I said, go on Instagram, Tubiak Maniac over on Instagram. Follow me there. So I do a lot of stuff there. I also probably might do start building more live stuff there too, because I'm trying to get trying to expand and do different things. But this is just the beginning, I promise you. I'm gonna try to hopefully provide a much more different look on things, especially because I have disability, so I have to find different ways to do things anyway. But yeah. I hope to be a little more interactive. I hope to, questions and things like that, and just keep it going. If there's anything else you guys could, if you have any questions about things maybe that you're struggling with, feel free. If you know somebody who's visually impaired, let me know. I always like, learning about new people, that are, maybe afflicted with the same issue I have. So, but you guys have a good night. I promise more. I won't be as scattered as I am today. This won't be the normal setup either. This is just trying to do a little more casual. Just finished the workout. Figure, hey, what's up? But yes, you guys have a good night and have fun. And like I said, tomorrow, change out one thing. Think of one thing you can change. That you eat. That that's not good for you, but you can substitute with something else. And start there. And that's it. Just start there. Don't go crazy. Don't try to go, changing everything, because that's when you'll fail. Pick one thing. Lock it in. Do that for like a month. Do one thing. Just change one thing, and you eat that same thing for a month. And then, after a month, it becomes normal. And then you incorporate another thing and another thing, and you build off of that one thing. Before you know it, now you're eating clean 70% of the day, and then you still got that 30% to just have fun with. All right, so good night, guys.